Sports A-Town.
You're tuned into the Advantage Playbook, where talent meets opportunity, right here on the Sports Shop on Buzz Sports Radio. Every second and fourth Wednesday, we're breaking down the biggest in sports, diving into the hottest entertainment buzz, and bringing in voices you won't want to miss. I'm Jalen Jones, and this isn't just talk. It's your all-access pass to the culture, the conversation, and the people who shape it. Let's get into it.
Well, man, Jalen, well, you said it. Now let's get into it.
Let's get into
Welcome
it.
to the show, Jalen, man. Look, it's a pleasure having you on. It's a pleasure being able to do this with you. Man, we were just talking, we met when you were little, Jalen, but you big Jalen now. You 6'5", Jalen now. You're different, Jalen. But welcome to the show, man. You've been talking to us. We've been working on it, and you got a very special young man sitting next to us. But tell us who you got with us today.
Oh, man, I got a really special guy. Like you said, you watched me grow up, and I watched him grow up over the years, so I have that surreal feeling as well. I got a special young man with me. He's having a special day today. 6'5", 210-pound, 3-star football recruit from Southeast Raleigh High School, coached by Edwin Campbell. He's ranked number 12 in North Carolina by ESPN. He will be in the U.S. Army All-American game towards the end of the season. Holding over 40-plus offers over, his time of work. And most importantly, the thing I love about him and, why I love him as a kid, he has a 4.3 GPA. So he's a high academic kid, and he's a beast on that field. My guy, Keysaun Eleazer.
Keysaun, my man. Keysaun Eleazer. Now you got to play this 4.3 to me now.
I ain't mad at that.
I got to ask about this 4.3 now because, close to every guy was like,
okay, Kmac.
4.3.
Yeah.
But that's pretty nice, man. That's pretty special. I know you've been focused on your schoolwork. We're going to get into some questions in a minute. But focused on your schoolwork. But talk about how proud you are of your GPA and just the work that you put in to do that.
Right.
I'm extremely proud about it. It opened up a lot of opportunities.
Yep.
As your field play means a lot, but without your grades, you wouldn't have as many opportunities as it helped me get the 40-plus D1 offers.
Oh, man, that's amazing. First of all, congratulations.
I appreciate it.
I don't have any D1 offers. To have 40 is just amazing.
Yeah, you're right about that.
That's pretty good. But again, shout out to you, your mom, your entire family, man. I just talked to her. She's done some great work too, man, about your siblings, things of that nature. But what was your favorite sport growing up?
So originally my favorite sport was basketball.
Well, I can tell.
Yeah.
Nah, it was my favorite sport, even though I started football at 4 years old and didn't start basketball since seventh grade.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but I ended up falling in love with football when I found out you could hit somebody and not get in trouble.
Okay.
I like this guy.
I like this guy.
He's like,
exactly.
So tell us, so you found out you like football when you hit somebody and not get in trouble, right? But who's been your influences throughout the game?
So I would say probably my uncles. I have two that went through the process, one that ended up playing at Temple and one that just finished up at Kent State but started at Rutgers University.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
So I would probably say them. They and the rest of my uncles who also was involved in sports, they really got me on the early jump onto things. But my ultimate inspiration is my mama.
Yeah.
She did a lot growing up for me and my siblings.
Yeah. That's nice. Very nice. So you got some big decision. You got a big decision coming up here. And one of the things I want to ask you as you go through this process. You say you've been through this process. What is it about you and your style that's unique and that's different? Other than you just like to hit people. Other than you just like to hit people.
I say what's unique about me is I feel like I stay humble throughout the process.
Oh, wow.
I feel like I haven't changed throughout the process and I haven't let my situation impact me on a regular day.
Yeah, that's a good situation you in, though, by the way. That's a good situation. That is a great situation. What position do you play?
I play outside backer,
Outside
a little
backer?
bit of linebacker.
So you wait a minute. You a 6'5" outside backer?
Yeah, edge rusher, like
Edge
Micah
rusher.
Parsons.
Yeah, okay, I got
Yeah,
it.
okay. Well, you can use somebody else. Cause,
You don't like
I'm not a
Hassan
Cowboy.
Reddick?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Hassan Reddick.
Because you don't
Hassan
better
Reddick.
burn no
Cowboys,
doggone- the
let's
Cowboys
go.
over here. You don't want to go down that route. 'Cause, you know, that's not a good route to go down. So you may want to use another one, Keysaun.
It's
Great
check
job,
good.
Keysaun.
It's check good, but he'll never be a Hall of Famer. I can tell you that. But you know what? We don't know that. I
His
don't know
check is real nice.
that. His
Exactly.
It's
Check is-
beautiful.
His check is really good. So what else do you like to do? What else do you like? What other hobbies do you have?
So, like I said, I still like to play basketball time to time, work out, and I've been playing a little more games lately, like a little gamer, playing college football, NCAA,
Okay.
and some other games, but really NCAA.
Yeah, when they updated next year, they're gonna have you on there.
Right.
Yeah, it would be
you go.
nice.
Yeah, it would
It'd
be
nice
nice,
to
man.
play with myself in the game.
Oh man, rocking from Southeast, man, Southeast Raleigh, defensive end and linebacker, and probably anything he wants to do. We were rocking with Keysaun Eleazer, and one of the things I want to find out about is that what kind of style. I mean, you say you're edge rusher. You like to get to the quarterback. You got that certain twitch you got to have to get out the ball. Talk about
Right.
your style of play.
So I feel like I play very aggressive and play with a lot of speed and quickness.
Yeah.
Because as an edge rusher, your first step is the most important one.
Mm-hmm.
So this past year I had, like you said, I like to get to a quarterback. This past year I had 15 and a half sacks.
Wow.
But the part that impresses me is the 7 of them was forced fumbles.
Okay. Okay.
Cause-
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Because you got to get the ball out.
That's right. You get to them, and then you got those turnovers coming there too, man.
Yeah.
That's what's special. Man, unbelievable.
That is unbelievable. We're talking to Keysaun. He's a 3-star football recruit. Number 12, ESPN has rated you. So 40 schools, D1. You've narrowed it down to 5. We're going to hear about that later today. But tell us what was most unique about the 5 that you've chosen.
So I would say what's most unique about the 5 is the relationships I built throughout the process with the staffs.
Mm-hmm.
The 5 schools that stood out to me, I built good relationships with my position coach and the head coach, as well as some of the other coaches on the staff. I feel like it's as important as the place, it's about the people, because that's what's going to keep you there. And everyone got nice facilities, especially at the Power 4 level, so that ain't really too important to me.
So everybody got the same thing. That's a real good
He
point.
said, everybody got a calf.
Yeah.
They all got a calf. We all got a calf. All right. We all got a weight room.
Yeah.
We all got a training room. Okay. All right. What else? What else do you have? Can you tell me something else? Yeah. But that's nice. So talk to me a little bit about your, high school experience, your teammates, your coaching staff in high school, how much they've helped you, and what you've learned in high school.
So I feel like it helped me grow a lot throughout everything since I've been a freshman. I actually chose to go to that school.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I chose to go to the school to change the face of the program. As before I got there was 1 and 9.
Wow.
So I wanted to help.
Yeah, that's not good.
Nah, it's terrible.
Yeah, that's not good.
Before I got there. So when I got there, it wasn't like that.
I understand.
So I wanted to change the outlook of the football program and the whole school, as Southeast don't got a good picture, even though from the inside it's not like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I wanted to help change the image with help of Coach Edwin Campbell, which I feel like we done a good job of that. I know between the last 2 years we went to playoffs. This year we're gonna make a bigger jump, but from 1 and 9 to playoffs back-to-back year, I feel like it's a big impact. I had a lot of people saying that I wasn't going to be able to get recruited there, trying to get me to go to other schools. And I feel like I proved them wrong in a big way.
Ah, man.
That's nice. So as a 10th grader, you wanted to take on that responsibility of leading the program. That's bad. So
9th grader.
as a ninth grader.
I started on varsity freshman year.
Hey, look, I ain't mad at you. I understand. But,
Wow.
coming in as a ninth grader and understanding that and want to take on that, did you ever feel at some point that, this is quite a bit, this is a lot, or you like, yeah, this is exactly what I wanted?
I say that it's pretty much what I really wanted. The only setback was when I got hurt my sophomore year, and I ended up missing 7 games. But besides that, it's pretty much all I wanted. Change the image.
Oh man, that's phenomenal. Again, Keysaun Eleazer is in the building. Southeast Raleigh, awesome football player. But obviously, you kind of merging over to the clothing line. I heard you had a clothing line coming out. Talk to me about what is that all about?
So the clothing line called Keys to Life, KeyzTalife.
Mm-hmm.
It's a brand mixed with two of my sister's names and myself.
Mm-hmm.
Play on words, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's a brand that I wanted to create to have a positive outlook on things besides on the field. The main thing behind it, I would say, is called it's to and make sure you know to unlock your full potential and not stop nothing short of it. And
Okay.
yeah.
Wow, that's impressive,
That
man.
is very impressive.
Whose idea was this? The whole family came together, or how did that come about?
I would say between me and my mom.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
she helped me a lot growing up. I seen her have a bunch of side hustles.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's really what made me drive. I wanted to have my own side hustle.
Okay. Good.
And see, especially with football and how things moving,
Mm-hmm.
I felt like it was a perfect time to have a clothing brand.
Oh, well, congratulations on that, man.
Wow.
Definitely.
Appreciate it.
And how can people get it?
You could go on, as of right now, you could go on Instagram at Keys to Life,
Okay.
and website will be up shortly.
Okay. Very good. Very
That's
good.
awesome. And spelled a little bit different. Keys to Life, KeyzTalife.
Yes.
So make sure you go there. So my final question before you leave us today, a little later this afternoon, as you switch hats and put on the hat of where you're going, what that really means to you when you think back to the journey of how you chose Southeast Raleigh and the negativity, but you won't, this is not the school, you won't get there, but what you did. And now today, when you switch hats and show us where you're going later today, what will that really mean to you?
So it means a lot to me. It really speaks to the process and what Coach Campbell drove into the program for once he got there, as he's an alumni, and I'll be an alumni soon. But it really speaks, and I feel like the school that I chose is like going to surprise a couple of people, as well as
So tune in now.
I'm not yet 5:30 at Southeast Raleigh High School.
Yeah.
But so I feel like it really speaks to what we have tried to create and the program itself. As now it went from a program where people thought you couldn't get recruit there to now we got probably like 7-8 people with Division I offers. So I'm really blessed to be in this position and looking forward to changing hats.
All right. Congratulations.
Outstanding. Congratulations. I can't wait. I'll be tuned in to find out where, which hat you pick up. And where you're going to decide to go and where you're going to choose to go, but wherever it's going to be, they'll be lucky to have you. I guarantee you.
Yeah. It seems like you spot on. You where your feet are, so to speak. You know exactly what you want to do, and I think that's important. And you maintain that same level of professionalism. Keep it going. Yeah.
I will say this: we've been doing this for over 15 years. I can honestly tell you, you're the first high school player that's ever said that he wanted to go to a high school or go to a place and change the program.
Mm-hmm.
You're the first person to ever tell us that.
Yeah.
I really like that.
Super proud of you.
Appreciate it.
I really like that. That is pretty cool, actually. Man, you know what? This is our last